See, I'm just checking to see we on live right now.
Okay.
See here, I got the notification. Ain't showing nothing right now though. See, ain't showing nothing.
Okay.
Let me see, EMS. Encourage me. Showing that. All right. Okay, we live. Hey, Shalom, Mike, y'all.
I won.
Hey, we want to give all praises to Yahweh
Bye.
by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Kadash. Hey, double honors to the apostles, the yes that rule well, and peace and blessing to you brothers out there that's kicking his word in sincerity, also in truth. We wanted to come with a quick lesson on the conduct of, young brothers when they first get into these things. You know, when you first get in this thing, you want to cut everybody or show everybody that you have, this knowledge. This knowledge is likened unto a sword, when you kind of like when you have a gun, in modern day sword is a gun. When you have a gun, I don't know, I know brothers experience is a certain sense of power that you feel like you have. You know, feel like a certain sense of feeling of you being invincible.
Mm-hmm.
What is truth of ours is supposed to induce us to act the exact opposite, in which we're supposed to be meek and humble with this knowledge that we have. And also, people that are around us, they should see that we've been upgraded, man. And I'm gonna share my screen. I wanted to show you guys what prompted me and the brother. And Slacky, man, I got my brother here, man. It's my brother, man. The brother, the deacon, Shakat here with me. The Kahan here from Mississippi.
I won.
You know, um, Slacky about that. I died right here being rude, bro.
Okay. So,
And but what prompted this is what these guys on this screen, man. These guys here, um, you know, they were talking about the truth and how they were just being mean and being, basically, for lack of a better term, niggas
mm-hmm.
towards people in the world. You know, condemning people, talking crazy to people, things of that nature. But the Most High didn't give us this knowledge for us to act that way. We're not supposed to act that way according to truth. Hey, we should our conversation on our honest trophy, our conduct is supposed to be holy amongst those that are without. Hey, brother Shakat, did you have any opening statements?
Nah, brother, you got it. You got it. Go ahead.
Okay, okay. Um, Now I wanted to start off in let's go with Matthew 16, 15, verse 15, and start down at 14. Hey, do you mind reading that?
No, brother, I got you. Start at verse
Water,
14.
kind out the water.
All right, this is the book of Matthew, the 5th chapter, the 14th verse. Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid.
Mm-hmm.
Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and they give it light unto all that are in the house.
Kind of. So this, like, if there's a dark room and that candle is placed in that dark room, what's going to happen to that room? It's going to be illuminated. And that's the same way in which the world should view us. When we step into a room, that room is supposed to be illuminated with what? With righteousness, man.
Right.
Now, are you going to be at enmity with some people because of what you stand for? Of course. They're not going to like you because, good is set against evil. But at the same time, there's a certain sense of respect that they have towards you. Why is that? Because of how you conduct yourself, man.
Right.
You're not going around, talking crazy to people. You see, trying to cut them with the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? Telling people what they ain't supposed to be doing. And you're not doing it. That's basically what this guy, this guy here, that's basically what he said he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Which he didn't have a full understanding of sex and marriage, which is a whole new other topic. But this guy here it was saying that he was telling people to follow the law, in which he was in his eyes he wasn't doing. Well, he was being a hypocrite. Don't blame that on the truth. You know, the truth, which is what is the truth when we say that? The truth is a proper understanding of these scriptures.
That's right.
You see, you don't blame that on the truth, man. Blame that on yourself because the Bible, the scriptures doesn't teach you to act like an asshole, man. You know, to lord over people with the knowledge that you have, because this day of ours was given to us by grace, man. At least any man should boast.
Uh,
You got some more?
kind. This Baruch, the fourth chapter and the second verse. Turn
Okay.
thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated.
Mm.
Yep. So when we, when we come into this, man, that's all about when the scriptures always tell you about that old man. You gotta let go of that old man that you were in the world, and you become that new creature in the spirit of you. How about Shai? You gotta think
God,
about when Yahweh was on this earth when he was walking here, how did he conduct himself? And we supposed to be followers and ambassadors of Yahweh, so we supposed to carry ourselves in like mind way, you know?
that's right. You know what I'm saying? We could carrying ourselves in a manner in which, you know, if somebody was interested and wanted to get into what we were in, they would be like, man,
Yeah.
you know what? But this brother right here got the light, man. This brother right here is different. Man, I gotta, follow him, man. I gotta, figure out, how he's so cool, how he's so calm and collected. Why doesn't he eat certain things? I know he like to make excuses, but what's the real reason? You know what I'm saying? People should see us as a representation of something that's holy,
Yep.
which that word holy, if you look it up in the concordance means separate.
Right.
You feel me?
Hey, that's
And
right.
that's what sanctified.
Mhm.
Go, you hear somebody?
No. You got it. You got it.
Okay, come on. Salakia.
Mhm.
Uh, sanctified, man. Not a nigga that knows he's an Israelite, you know, and that's one and he wants to be over righteous.
Mhm.
You had this one guy talking about this guy in the back talking about I wouldn't eat on the Sabbath and things of that nature. Who told you not to do that? Who told you not to eat on the Sabbath?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that comes from two. These guys didn't have any teachers. They
Mhm.
talking about they was Hebrew is like strong in the game, and this guy talking about he was on Twitter going hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he wasn't in the camp. All of his doctrines that he got, or his understanding he got, was basically from Twitter and Instagram posts
Yeah.
and dang on Twitter posts, man.
Yeah.
And what that's what I want to say, memes.
Correct.
So you can't get understanding from that, and that's why these guys fell out because they didn't have a proper understanding.
Yep.
And that's why it's also important too for you younger brothers. It's important to get under a teacher, a ruler, man.
Correct.
It talks about that in Romans, the 10th chapter.
Let's see.
You know, Romans the 10th chapter. Guys out there that have zeal but not according
Okay.
to knowledge.
Gotcha.
Romans 10. Let's see here, Romans 10. I did not say one, but that's cool.
Yeah, that's gonna be in 10 and 2, bro.
10 and 2. Yeah. Hey, I could read and you could break it down too.
No, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just be sitting up here talking. This ain't my program. You feel me?
I know. You know.
Hey, this is Romans 10 and 2. For I bear them a record that they have a zeal of the Most High, but not according to knowledge.
Yep. And in a good way, you see that like a lot of these different, people of our nation, they into Christianity, Roman Catholicism. They got a zeal to have, meaning they have like a passion or a devotion to the Bible, but it's not going to knowledge because they don't know the true way of breaking the scriptures down. They don't know the true characteristics or understanding of Yahweh Bashem Shai. They don't know who they truly are as a people. They don't know who their enemies are. And a good example of these guys right here that you see on the video, because they say that you're supposed to love everybody, even your enemies. But according to scriptures, you're supposed to hate your enemies, going to these other nations, man. Also like 2/3 of the nation of Israel as well, because they not on the same mindset as you. How about Shah? Therefore, that's why the scriptures say we're supposed to mark them. You're supposed to set a division upon them. We're not supposed to be meant to get along with these type of people, man. It's a
That's right.
difference. And in the kingdom like that, it just shows you how beautiful Yahweh Shah is. Like just the ones of our people that die on this side of the 2/3 of the nation of Israel, it's still gonna be a separation in the kingdom. Yes, they're gonna be in their right mindset. They're gonna be rich. They're gonna be, everything gonna be okay with them. But it's still gonna be a separation between the 2/3 of the nation of Israel and the ones that fought diligently for the name of Yahweh Shah, which are the elect on this side, man. It's gonna be a total difference,
That's
you
right.
know.
That's right. Huh? Hey, I'm gonna jump down to 13.
Mm-hmm.
Romans 10 and 13. For whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord or Yahweh by Hashem shall be saved. How then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed? And how shall they believe in him of whom have not heard? And
Mm-hmm.
how shall they hear without a preacher?
So they here with our preacher, man. And if you get that, brother, or I could just, roughly paraphrase it, how the scripture goes into, I want to say in the book of Acts, and the man, the eunuch, he was reading the book of Isaiah, and he said, and you just, asking the question to Philip. He said, how can I, except for some man should guide me? So you got to have teachers in this thing of ours, man. If you are a mechanic or, you some type of, what I'm saying, person working in the field of, like just dealing with cars, anything like that. You just can't go in there and just work on a car. Or like a doctor just can't just come in, just graduate from college, or graduate from being a doctor, or whatever, and just start, you know, having surgery on a person. Man, you gotta have teachers, and you gotta follow under their umbrella, man. It's just a code like that you have to follow. You gotta have teachers, man. You gotta have leaders, man. You know, and that's how you
Uh,
how about Shasha set everything up in true order. You gotta have somebody to teach you. And in this side right here, on the spiritual side, you gotta have teachers that's like-minded of you. How about Shalom Shah?
that's right. I got that for you, Hawk.
Okay.
Hey, now this is Acts 8 and 27. And he arose and went in, behold, a man of Ethiopia,
Mm-hmm.
and eunuch of great authority under Candace, queen of the Ethiopians,
Mm-hmm.
who had the charge of all her treasure and had come to Jerusalem for to worship,
Right.
was returning and sitting in his chariot read Isaiah the prophet.
Mm-hmm.
Then the Spirit said unto Philip, go near and join thyself to this chariot. And Philip ran thither to him and heard him reading the prophet Isaiah and said, understandest thou what thou readest?
Yeah. And through the spirit, we can see that those guys they didn't understand what they read. Because they're gonna be saying certain things like that as, oh, Paul's, his teachings. Plus they calling him a nigga at that. Then they said how his
Yep.
teachings was confusing. Then they, saying we supposed to love everyone. Then they teach, they going over the hell doctrine, things like that. They didn't understand what they read, man.
That's right. That's right. Verse 31. And he said, how can I, except some man shall guide me? And he desired Philip that he would come up and sit with him.
That's right, and that's the point right there. How can I accept some man should guide me? And this thing about it's like Apostle Bar like to say, we gotta have teachers in this, man. We gotta learn from someone that's been doing this for years. You just can't jump out there and think that you know it all. That's why Yahweh Shah he hates pride, man. You gotta be humble and you gotta be contrite in the spirit. Just listen, man. And when a lot of people say, when I took an L, but also an L means taking, it's gonna be a lesson for you. Just listen. You might figure out a lot of things about yourself that you've been doing wrong in the spirit, and by having a teacher or a guide, you can go the correct way. And that's the correct way that how about Sean Shot set this up for us. We gotta have teachers.
That's right. That's right. And you gotta be willing to listen, man.
Yep.
And you got these guys here. They just knew that they was gonna get on the chariot
Mm-hmm.
after a year or two of being in the truth. And these guys wasn't even man, but they were newborns, man. They were infants.
Right.
If they ain't had a proper understanding of the scriptures, well, so how can these guys lead anybody? They need guidance themselves. And here they all want to tell everybody that you know uh being they're ex Hebrew Israelites. How can you be an ex Hebrew Israelite? So you went back to being a nigga, being nothing. You see, this is the mindset of our people, man.
Right.
You know, a bunch of niggas that was just attention seekers
Yep.
and what else? Knowledge grabbers, man.
Okay.
And the truth to sound, got into this understanding to sound profound, but didn't want to change. That's why they said that the law was overbearing.
Oh yeah.
These are the same niggas that were in the wilderness that decided, you know what, man, I'm gonna just worship a calf, man.
Mm-hmm.
Forget all that.
Okay.
Forget, man, word waiting on Moses, man. We starving, man. Impulsive corner niggas, man.
Okay.
And that's why they fell out. Okay?
Okay.
And again, the Most High hasn't called us, to be some bug outs, man, and to get this beautiful knowledge just to go back into the world, you know?
Right, bro.
Hey, can we go back to that Matthew?
Okay, I got you. Like this back
Wow.
in Matthew 5:14. So ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house.
That's right. Keep on going now.
Verse 16. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven.
That's right. So we're supposed to let that light shine. What is that light? The understanding of the scriptures shine before men. So when they see us, they understand that we are Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, or in their terms, the words term of God, man.
Right.
You see? And with that understanding, you're supposed to be at peace with every man.
That's right.
Yeah, Yahweh Shah said that to love your enemy, and that right there is even a stomach block in itself.
Sure is.
Why did he say to love your enemy? Well, he was going into basically uh, uh, committing the law, statute, commandments unto somebody who's an enemy. You see what I'm saying? So in your everyday life, I'm not gonna smash somebody's Edomite's wife just because he's an Edomite. No, I'm still gonna show love by doing what? By following the law, statute, and commandments. Because
Okay.
what is love according to the scriptures? Love is following the law, statute, and commandments. Just real quickly to prove that, what we go to uh,
Got you.
First John, was it 3 and 4? I believe. I want to see him correct.
Uh, try. You see it?
Kind of.
Okay.
It's kind of. It's First John 3 and 4. For whosoever commits sin transgresses also the law. For sin is transgression of the law. Not quite it. That's a good one too. Sin is transgression of the law. Um,
Try.
see that. See if I pull it up with that because I know it's in First John.
Yeah,
See, I might be
I
pulled
got you,
up.
bro. All right. It's 1 John 5:2.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna start at the top, bro. All
Okay.
right, 1 John
It
5:1.
comes.
Whosoever believeth that Yahushua is Mashiach is born of the Most High, and everyone that loveth him that beget loveth him also that is begotten of him. By
Hmm.
this we know that we love the children of the Most High when we love the Most High and keep his commandments. For this is the way to
Woo!
love the Most High, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous.
That's right. So if you love the Most High, you'll keep His commandments.
Mhm.
And these people here, they don't love the Most High, man. They love themselves. They prefer themselves, which is really Satanism, over the Most High.
Yep. Right.
You see, they come under the vibration of who? Of Esau. And Esau was fleshly,
Yep.
and he wanted to fulfill his belly versus fulfilling the law. Because the law of ours, one of our laws is to cook your meat, not to eat raw meat.
Right.
But Esau, he gave up basically his birthright, which these guys are coming into the same likeness. They're saying they're not Hebrew Israelites anymore.
Hmm.
But what? To fulfill that belly. Like old boy said, the fat boy said in the back, he's like, shoot, I used to not eat pork. You say, no, I'm good. Now, if somebody come with pork, I got to get my food in.
Hmm. Yep. Yes,
You see? So these guys talking about they love everybody, but they don't love the Most High.
sir. And
You
also,
know, true love is following that collect. I'm sorry, all right, go ahead.
like it, bro, you got it.
Not, I was gonna say, true love is following the commandments,
Right.
and that love is gonna trickle down to how you follow, uh, how you, for lack of a better term, handle other people
Right.
or interact with other people. Go ahead,
Now, like you were saying, like 2/3 nation Israel, they subscribe to the ways of Esau. That's why Yahushua said you are like your father the devil, which talking about how people are light minded like Esau. And one thing that this guy in the driver's seat said that if I take this patty milk, if I can make this as a god in my mind, and other people will start believing this is a god. Like that's logics of Esau say something like that. And it's that you know
mm-hmm.
that 2/3 of our people they follow under the guidelines of Esau, man. Only Esau makes statements like that, man.
That's true. That's true. These niggas don't believe in anything.
Right,
They don't even believe in I don't know what they believe in.
right.
You know.
Yeah, because the guy said like on the driver's seat in his mind that he is a god. Of course, scripture said we are gods, but how he's trying to make it seem like he his own creation, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. And that's the same premises that you of Satanism.
mhm.
Satanism says there is no, well, it's a sect of Satanism says there is no right or wrong. You create whatever is right, wrong for you. Do it, which is a term called self-religion, right?
Uh,
So whatever you deem right in your mind is correct. Do it, and that's that do with thy will spirit
there you go.
that you see uh, being manifest throughout the earth, in particular here in Babylon, man. And our people, like these three stooges here, they're under that vibration, man. So they want to talk about love, but they don't love. They actually hate the Most High, and they hate the man of the Most High. Their concept of love is acceptance of wickedness, man.
Uh,
You see? But the love that we have induces us to be, you know, outstanding citizens, but citizens that have, if you will, a standard.
mhm.
So certain things we're not going to go for. We're not going to take them over to the beach. We're not going to eat pork, you know. And also, we're not going to commit a certain sins, man, of the world. We're not going to sleep with another man's woman, regardless of that person's nationality. And I'm looking to the biblical nationalities, whether he's a Moabite, a Japhite, an Ammonite, or even an Edomite. We're not going to have sex with that man's woman. You see, we're not going to steal from that man, right? Why is that? Because we have the law, statute, and commandments. You see what I'm saying?
Right, bro.
Hey, can we jump down to Matthew 5:33?
Oh, I got you. Again, ye have heard that it hath been said by them of old time, thou shalt not forswear thyself, but shall perform unto the Lord thy oath.
God, keep going on.
But I say unto you, swear not at all, neither by heaven, for it is the Most High's throne, nor by the earth, for it is his footstool, neither by Jerusalem, for it is the city of the great king.
Keep on going on.
Neither shalt thou swear by thy head, because thou canst not make one hair white or black. But
Hmm.
let your communication be yea, yea, nay, nay, for whatsoever is more than these cometh of evil.
And that's what you seen these niggas doing.
Man,
On God, on, for real, And that's what niggas do. Swear on this and swear on that
man,
to convince others, you know, that they're right,
man,
which is not of the Most High's, swearing on the Most High, which is really blasphemy, man.
yeah,
And that's what these guys were doing, coming under the vibration of Satan for their own belly to try to prove an incorrect point. You see,
that's right.
we're not supposed to be doing that, man. Can we keep reading now?
Okay, I got you, bro. All right, this is Matthew 5 and 38. Ye have heard that it hath been said, an eye for an eye, and a tooth for a tooth. But I say unto you that ye resist not evil, but whosoever shall smite thee on thy right cheek, turn to him the other also.
Now, is that literally letting somebody just slap the heck out of you, man?
Of course not.
Is that what that's talking about? Of course not, man. What the Yahweh Shah is going into is letting people have it in the world. That's what he's going into, Akian. Somebody say something to you that you don't like, you don't have to go back and forth with that person. Let them have it, man. At work, you made if you've already made the mistake of telling someone about the truth, and he tries to cut you or tries to argue with you or try to make fun of you, you are the truth. Or you gonna try to start have a cuss session in the break room? No, man, let them have it.
Right.
Let them have it. You know,
Got you, bro.
when you do that, you're showing that you're a man of maturity. You're not seeking down to his level, man. What are the fruits? What are one of the fruits of the spirit, man? You see what I'm saying? Reviling. Excuse me, arguing all that crap.
Yep.
Why do that? It says in Matthew the 7th chapter, cast not your pearls among swine.
Right.
You see? And then if you read down in that chapter, it talks about not being a hypocrite, man. In much talk, sin followeth, man. Loosely paraphrasing.
Right.
But when you talking a lot, you saying you condemn a lot, you end up becoming one of those people that you're condemning. Because all of us have certain sins that we need to work on. So when you are being quiet to yourself, you see, you're not giving the enemy any ammo.
Here you go.
But you got Jake out here that want to cut people on social media, cut people in the library, cut people, in the break room, cut people at their mama house, and it's like for what? You know, some people are meant to get it, and some people aren't. Man, be happy that you at least have a chance of being a part of it. Like we don't know if we're saved yet. To a certain amount of humility that we must exemplify in this walk of ours, man. And one of the ways that you can exemplify that is not going back and forth, man. Arguing, Somebody do something, let them have it. Somebody cut you off. What's the point of speeding ahead of somebody and just to cut them back off?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I done did that before. That childish
Mm-hmm.
crap. Somebody honking their horn at you. How about your dang on car? Crazy,
Right.
tripping. Let them have it, man.
Yeah.
You mean mugging somebody on the highway.
Running all
What
off
the scripture?
line and stuff.
Yeah, man. You about to hit him because you want to mug him. You saw a demon on jumped over. You think that he's trying to run you over, and it's the other way around.
A precept for you, bro.
Go ahead, huh?
Like this is Ecclesiasticus 32:8.
Hmm.
Let thy speech be short, comprehending much in few words. Be as one that knoweth and yet holdeth his tongue.
That's a good one, huh? See, right? You say 32
Yeah, 32:8.
and 8. I gotta pull that up for you, bro. I gotta pull that up for you. Huh? That's a good one, man. That's a beautiful one, bro. That's what we supposed to be doing, man. Let you, in the world, let your words be few. You ain't gotta talk. Now you ain't gotta walk around with a mean mug, all the time either.
Right, right.
You see what I'm saying? But you don't have to give these people your energy. You know, people should be trying to talk to you versus around like, hey, you all right?
Yeah.
Hey, like, yeah, I'm good. I'm just laid back, man. I'm chilling. Oh, okay. Certain things arise at work. People arguing things of that nature. You might give them some advice and they look at you a different way. Somebody arguing at work and you say something wise to them. Somebody that's older than you might mess around and call you big brother when he's next time you say, hey, what's up, big bro? And all you did was just exemplify what the scriptures told you to exemplify, man of the Lord, by controlling what your tongue, man, and not getting caught up in, mess and getting caught up in, trying to prove somebody wrong or in somebody's business. It's talking about that in Ecclesiastes, man. Matter not in many affairs.
Right.
Be not masters over many affairs. You see, and that's how we're supposed to be acting in this world and even in the brotherhood. And the scriptures say to study to show yourself to be quiet, man. A lot of times, as a leader, if you want to be a leader, you have to get comfortable with being by yourself, which is not always an easy task, but you have to get comfortable with being by yourself, man. Okay, leading yourself. That's been a theme for the last month. Leading yourself. That's very important, man. First person that you want to cuss out in this walk of yours is that person in which you see every day. That man in the mirror, like my man Mike used to say, used to sing.
Yep.
You know. But go ahead. I don't want to digress too much.
You got it, bro. Okay. Matthew 5:40, and it says, "And if any man will sue thee at the law and take away the coat, let him have thy cloak also. And whosoever shall compel thee to go a mile, go with him twain."
Right
Give.
now, is that literally somebody takes something that you have. You knew that he took it. And this, again, we're using everyday life scenarios because it's truth. It's everyday life. People doesn't connect, don't connect the two. People like say, "Oh, there's truth," and then the world. No, no, no. You have the truth in the world.
Mm-hmm.
The truth is you live the truth every day. Not just when you're on social media or you're trying to impress a female or you with the icon. No, it's every day. Every day you are in the truth. Every day you are walking the truth, man. Okay? So somebody takes something that you have, somebody defrauded you or whatever. Case in point, at work, somebody said that you did something that you ain't do. What's the point of, getting into with the person?
Right.
Hey, tell them all, hey, no, that wasn't me. I didn't do that. It could be something small, man. Something real small. You let that blow you up. Oh, they said, hey, I don't know, Darius. They said that you took, a package of I don't know, ketchup from the break room.
Mm-hmm.
Darnell said he saw you. Don't do it again. You know, it wasn't me, sir, but you know, I'll definitely look out for that. Okay, thanks. Now you could go to Darnell and, hey man, keep my name out your mouth, man.
Right.
How about that? Get into it with him, or you can say, you know what, I'm gonna throw curses on him. I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna use this anger I have, this fire I have, as a sit down.
Mm-hmm.
Take it and walk off, man. You see, this is what this scripture is going into, letting people have it. Okay, go ahead,
And one quick precept too.
Come on.
All right, this Proverbs 15:1.
Mhm.
A soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger.
Uh, Proverbs 15:1.
Okay.
Come on, brother. That's right. That's right. Use wisdom when you are amongst people, because these majority of people have demons on them, man, and these demons vary. You have a lot of people out there with anger, especially in the Judite community. A lot of people out there uh, uh, have anger demons on them, man. You see, ready to fight demons, especially well, shoot, the northern and southern tribe, man. Both of us are hot nature, you know. So it's important to use discernment when talking to these people, man.
That's right.
People are getting to this truth, and all of a sudden the baddest man in the world, man. The Most High put a spirit on somebody to kick your ass, or to blast you away. Now you thinking, oh, it's better for me to be in the spirit world anyway. Well, who gonna take care of your funeral arrangement, man? Jake doesn't think about that. Who gonna bury you, man? A lot of good brothers out there don't have life insurance. One, if the Most High allows it to where you're in a wheelchair for the rest of your life, you see, because you done made a mistake, and now you're crippled from the waist down, or from the neck down, or the rest of your life. You couldn't even commit suicide if you wanted to, all because you wanted to get into or tell somebody, get into with somebody, or tell somebody that he was going to be destroyed, or put into captivity, man.
Y'all trying to have the last word.
Yeah, trying to have the last word with somebody. This truth isn't about that, brothers. And when it says a soft answer, that's not talking about being soft, man.
Right.
That's talking about having prudence. Let's talk about having prudence, man. And that's what what Yahushua is talking about in Matthew 5th chapter. Okay? Can we go back to that?
We got to go. Okay. All right, this back in Matthew 5:42. To give to him that asketh thee, and from him that will borrow of thee turn not thou away. Ye have heard that it have been said, Thou shalt love thy neighbor and hate thy enemy. But I say unto you, love your enemies, bless them that curse you, do good to them that hate you, and pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you.
Keep going now.
Okay. That ye may be the children of your Father which is in heaven, for he maketh his sun to rise on the evil and on the good, and sendeth rain on the just and on the unjust.
That's right. And a lot of times in the truth of parts, you'll be at odds with your brother. Brother, you might do something, a problem might arise, and that person that's your enemy is a brother that's bringing it out with you.
Mhm.
You see? So what are you going to do? Are you going to curse him out, put curses on him? You know, treat him like he's a asshole, all because he has an opinion that's not of yours. Nah, what are you supposed to do? Well, you supposed to pray for the brother, you see, and you supposed to still keep being a brother, you see, having integrity like David did with Saul, to where eventually the Most High had uh, had dealt with Saul, man. But you don't avenge yourself, okay? This walk of wars is about having integrity, Akim. You know, not being impulsive, and being you know, prideful and barbaric with this knowledge that we have, man. And lording over people with this knowledge that we have. In all humility, we are to serve one another. Okay? And again, where's that word love? Love is following the commandments. You see? Tell the man, F you, man, I'm gonna curse this person out. A lot of times you need to look at why you're going through certain things. You see? It could be a scenario at your job or dealing with family members that you're going through, right? In which you're saying, man, I want to curse this person. But really, it's the Most High that is putting you in these scenarios so he could level you up, man.
Right.
Do you have something like that?
No, you got it. Right.
Okay, okay. Uh, let's see here. Keep on going to 46.
Okay. This is Matthew 5:45. Was 45. That ye may be the children of your Father which is in heaven, for he maketh his sun to rise on the evil and on the good, and sendeth rain on the just and on the unjust. For if ye love them which love you, what reward have ye? Do not even the publicans the same?
That's right. Hey, man, this thing, it's levels to this thing, man. Now, am I saying me lovey-dovey and being accepting? And that's a problem. Even us in this truth, we don't have that disconnect of what true love is. When we think of love, we think of that lovey-dovey feeling. No, no, no. The love is simply having that standards of the scriptures.
Mm-hmm.
So even somebody in the world, you see, there's a certain level of judgment that you have, and a certain level of mercy that you have, man. A lot of people just don't have it. The more I'm around people, they get on your nerves, they wicked as all get out, and most are going to deal with them. Trust and believe the 2/3 are going to be dealt with. But in my individual walk, it's like I'm starting to see more and more like, man, people just don't have it, man. And the water Yahweh Shemi Shot, I have a little speck of the truth, a little understanding, man. You see? So with that process, that thought process, you know, I try to even have, mercy even when judging. Now, a lot of people, again, there's balance. A lot of people are pure wicked and they're going to be destroyed. Don't get it twisted. But what I'm talking about here is balance. You see? And that balance induces me to act a certain way, man. I'm not just showing that I'm just totally disgusted of a person. You know what I mean?
Yes. That's,
Back in the days, you hear women, at your job talking like, man, these a lot of women out here wicked. You want to say indirectly talk about them and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Young stuff. But when you get older, it's just like have a conversation. You start having a conversation with these people. You realize, oh, these people are in hell.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, these people came from broken households. These people that came from, you know, all types of madness, man. The ghetto, if you will. If not the ghetto, the vibration of Babylon. And the only reason why we don't have that is because Yahweh Shemi Shai. See? So there's a level of understanding that we have to walk with in this truth of ours, man. Dig what I'm saying? Hey, did you have something?
Yeah. Let's see. I got just go into how to conduct yourself. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Guess we could get Sirach 21 and 20.
Okay. Sirach 21 and 20. I got you. I'll see here. Sirach 21 and 20. And the passage I should be, didn't I? Why I do that? Let's see here.
Yeah, just harping back, what you said earlier, you know,
Uh-huh.
like these Americans, man, a lot of our people too, they heavily on the Esau's pharmaceutical drugs, therefore they got demons on them.
Uh-huh.
Then you gotta think about like they taking in all these type of GMO foods, like their whole diet consists of eating, just fast food every day. They don't know anything about alkalizing, your body, anything like that, or detoxing. So these people have demons on them. So why try to like, what I'm saying, force your weight on them, things of that such. If somebody commit you, like the brother said, like, hey, I did not do it, keep it moving. Say a prayer about it. How about y'all shot? He'll say it right, man. He just doing it as a test right there, just to test your character, see how you gonna act in a certain situation. And like the brother was saying, like we gotta use prudence, man. We got so many examples in the scriptures how to walk in the faith, man. And that's how we're supposed to carry ourselves in our individual walk of this.
Is that the right one you wanted at? Sirach 22 and 20?
21 and 20.
21. Okay. Let me get that for y'all.
Yeah, chapter 21 and verse 20.
Oh, shit.
Oh, good,
Other
bro.
way around.
Yeah, this is going to and the video how these little jakes, man, how they just, laughing, things of that such, not just don't even know how to conduct themselves. And we supposed to been taught that way, like probably like 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. And when you eating food, don't be talking. You know what I'm saying? Like make sure you digest
Yeah.
the food when you're talking and things of that such. These days just talking and stuff like that, saying, bad remarks toward the Bible and things of that such, is being like niggas. Like,
Okay. You say 20, 20 and 21 now?
no, it's like Sirach 21 verse 20.
Okay, kind. It's
Yeah,
like
you all good, bro.
21 and 20. Kind. I got you.
Okay.
Sirach, Sirach 21. Okay, Sirach 21 and 20. A fool lifteth up his voice with laughter, but a wise man doth scarce smile a little.
Yep. And it's a set example right there. We see in the video of these young jakes, man. Like throughout the whole video, they just laugh and things that such. And like shit ain't even funny what they saying. Like first and foremost, you know, you you know, you pretty much rejecting your true power. Yeah, how about your own shy? You calling him by other names such as Jesus, things of that such. And also you rejecting your true nationality. Like you saying like I'm not gonna be a Hebrew Israelite anymore. Like how can you reject something like that? That's something Yahweh Bashar Shai gave you. And as the hopeful elect, we supposed to carry ourselves as a man of Yahweh Bashar Shai. When you think about that word, he is a prince of power, that has a heavy vibration on it. When you walk in your everyday lives in this truth, that's how you're supposed to carry yourself. You're supposed to look at yourself as a prince, you know? And then here go these niggas right here eating food, falling out of their mouth and things that such, acting like niggas, man. And this is why Yahweh said you are your father the devil. You act just like the damn devil Esau himself. And just like nothing but heathens, man. And that's why it says in the book of Romans, the 9th chapter, for they are Israel which are not all, which roughly paraphrasing, that for they are Israel which are not of Israel, man. Because yeah, they probably come out of physical stock of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. But spiritually wise, these are not Israelites, man. These are niggas in America. You know?
Yeah, I agree. More
Kind of was, yeah, it was it right there, bro.
kind. You have anything else, brother?
No, I'm good. Which one me get you?
Okay, kind. Let's say if you want to grab, any scriptures you did.
All right.
And this, if you can go to First Peter 3 and 8.
Okay. All right. This is First Peter 3 verse 8. Finally, be ye all of one mind, having compassion one of another, love as brethren, be pitiful, be courteous, not
Keep on.
rendering not rendering evil for evil, or railing for contrariwise blessing, knowing that ye are therefore unto called that ye shall inherit a blessing.
That's right. That's
For
right.
he that will love life and see good days, let him refrain his tongue from evil and his lips that they speak no guile.
That's right. Going to really what we've been talking about this whole time, man. You know, man, compassion towards one another. That's talking about this church.
Right.
You're supposed to have compassion towards your brother, man. The scripture say in Philippians, the second chapter, let each esteem better than others better than themselves, man.
Uh,
You see, and what is that going into? Having a lowly mind, having a meek mind, man. As we toil with one another, not comparing yourself to the next man. There's no such thing as comparing, competition in this truth, because all of us going to receive that same, basically penny. Going to the first will be last, and last will be first. Meaning there is no difference. You see, so all of us are trying to attain that same goal,
mhm.
and within us trying to attain that same goal, there's a certain way in which individually we're supposed to be walking. You know, so problems arise. You ain't trying to get your leg back indirectly. Jason, demon jump on you. Think Jake is talking about you in the highways and byways, and you try to cut him. Yeah, all types of madness, man. They'll jump on you, bro. It happens, man. I'm just, I'm being candid. It happens. That's not of Yahweh by Shimmy Shot, man. You see what I'm saying? The scriptures want us to take a low for a reason. You see? Real talk. Go ahead, huh?
All right, this is verse 11. Let him eschew evil and do good. Let him seek peace and ensue it. For the
Mm-hmm.
eye,
And the word eschew, I believe it means to avoid.
that's right. You right, bro.
I'm not mistaken.
Hmm.
So I read it briefly. Just want to look it up just for edification.
Like to avoid or to refrain from doing something.
Con, see here. And it's what is that? Es, Eglino?
Hmm.
Eglino? Eglino? Yep, I said it right.
Okay.
Eglino. And it means to turn aside, deviate, to turn oneself away, to turn away from, keep aloof from one's society,
Hmm.
to shun one. That's right. So the ways of the world, we're supposed to turn away from the ways of society. What are we supposed to do? We're supposed to eschew those things of society, man. The things that will deem as right, scheming on another man's woman, man, that's wicked, man, according to the scriptures. You're not supposed to be doing that. And these guys here, you little niggas here, man, these moolies, you better believe they're into that, man. You can tell by that vibration. Shoot, she chose me, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I gotta get it in on God.
Right.
You know, that's their mindset. We're not supposed to be acting like that in this truth, man. You see? Go ahead, Doc.
All right. And it says, for the eyes of the Lord are over the righteous, and his ears are open unto their prayers. But the face of the Lord is against them that do evil.
That's right. So the Most High is for those that's trying to live in righteousness. Conversely, those that are evil, Most High is going to deal with them, man. Most High is not playing any games, and he's setting, basically, the course of judgment up. And if you're paying attention, you'll take great heed, man. Pestilence is around the corner.
Yep.
Famine's around the corner, wars around the corner, man. And that's going to culminate to a lot of anguish for 2/3 of our people.
Right.
And if we have this knowledge of ours, we have to start practicing having being prudent now, man, before all hell loose.
Mm.
Because you gonna have a lot of people out there that are calling themselves Hebrew Israelites that are gonna lose their damn minds when their time comes. Because they haven't been preparing in their everyday life. It's not gonna be a certain switch that you're gonna just turn on all of a sudden.
Exactly.
You see? Do you have something, Mark?
No, no. Read to the
Okay,
next verse.
kind of.
Okay, verse 13. And who is he that will harm you if ye be followers of that which is good?
So most sides gonna have our back if
Yeah.
we're doing what's right. You better believe it, man. Most sides gonna shield us from a lot of things that we might have to suffer from righteous sake and things of that nature, but we're gonna be fine in that day. When that day comes, the Most High is going to shield us from a lot of said atrocities to happen. But again, it starts with us trying to be righteous now.
Right.
Go ahead.
Right. And it says, verse 14, but and if ye suffer for righteousness' sake, happy are ye, and be not afraid of their terror, neither be troubled.
Mhm.
But sanctify the Lord power in your hearts, and be ready always to give an answer to every man that asketh you a reason to hope that is in you with meekness and fear.
Woo!
Go ahead,
So
man.
when somebody were to come to us in our everyday lives and ask, about the truth, you correct that person out of fear and meekness, man.
Right.
Now, what is the face of fear and meekness? Is it being a coward? No.
Nope.
It's being mindful of what you're saying and how you interact with somebody, or what you do in front of people. That's what that's going into, man. You know. Now, am I saying lack confidence? Of course not. Having this truth takes confidence. You
Mhm.
better believe it. You have to have confidence in your Yahweh Shemel Shai, and also the ability that He gave you in order to continue your walk. You know, but there has to be a level of reverence that we have to exemplify towards Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Now, reverence, yeah, you're right, if you will, is going to induce us to act a certain way in our everyday lives, man.
Mm.
So we could convince other people of the understanding, because you better believe it, man. People are going to be asking for a lot of answers in that day, and they're going to be coming to you personally,
Yep.
personally. You see, and if you aren't utilizing self control now, you're not gonna be able to do it in the future. You're not gonna do it when all hell breaks loose. So it starts now.
Yeah, practice is now, man, before the big game, you know?
That's right.
We read the next
Perfect
one.
practice make perfect. Oh, sorry, I go ahead.
No, no, you got it.
I was gonna say perfect practice make perfect. And my football coach say that.
Mm, mm,
Coach, he say practice don't make perfect. Perfect practice make perfect.
mm.
Doing it right make perfect. Because you could be at practice, and you could practice and not go hard, get hella like a daisical. But if you giving all you got,
Mm-hmm.
that's that perfect practice, man.
Yeah, yeah,
And that's what Yahweh Shemi Shai wants us to do.
right.
Practice with perfection. You know.
Mm,
Go ahead. It's the
mm.
last verse right here.
Like verse 16, having a good conscience, that whereas they speak evil of you as of evildoers, they may be ashamed that falsely accuse your good conversation in Mashiach Yahushua.
Man, having your having a good conscience that whereas they speak evil of you as an evildoer, they may be ashamed. That's right. So if you're doing right what's right, people are gonna be ashamed if they talk down on you, man. You see? Because you're suffering as a person, as a man of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai.
Right. And another thing, Elder, like just how we conduct ourselves, like in our jobs and just being around people in the
Mm-hmm.
public. And when Esau come with his tactics and he try to, make up lies against us to the public, a lot of people that have been around us are like, nah, I don't think that's them. Now he wasn't that type of person at the job. It's like, you gonna
Right.
have people like that, man. You also might have, it's a balance too. You might also have people might believe into Esau's witchcraft. But a lot of people, of ours or even the other nations, they're gonna be like, nah, he wasn't like that at the job site. He had a different character, a different spirit, how he, he guided himself with.
That's right.
Yeah. So
That's
that
right.
you know, that
That's
that's
right,
the
man.
scripture right there, to mess up that.
Man, that's real. That's real. So that's what it's all about, man. Man, you want to give the Most High a good name, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You want to be out here acting dang fool, trying to cut everybody and things of that nature. That's not what's up, man.
Oh,
That's not what's moving, man. You know. That's what all I had, brother. Did you have some more?
man, that's it, brother.
That's it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Hey, you want to give all praise to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Karkadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders that rule well, and peace and blessing to you brothers out there that's kicking his word and sincerely, out some truth. Shalom.
Shalom.